All right, we're live, we're good to go. Welcome back, staff. Welcome back, students. Thank you, Ms. Skiba, for that lovely prayer. Okay, so we do have a number of announcements today, but more importantly, we just want to welcome you back and let you know we missed all of you. And we're so happy that we're back in the building. We want to stay in the building. So you're going to hear all the adults and staff remind you, if you're not wearing your mask properly, to do that. And you might even have your own peer group ask you politely to put it on properly. So please encourage all the people in our building to make sure you're wearing your mask, covering your nose, make sure you're wearing it properly, and let's try to stay safe as we can. So what do we got? I know there's a few slides that'll help me talk about this. Number one, though, you should be doing your daily self-assessment. So every day you got to do your screener. Let's move, Ben, let's move to the next slide. So the students, okay, there we go. This is what we're looking at right here. So, of course, you have rapid tests, and you should have done those rapid tests before you came in today. And you wouldn't come in, of course, if it was negative. You're going to get a few more rapid tests too, and I think that'll be in another week or so. The government's going to give those to you, only to use if you start feeling symptomatic. If you're ever feeling symptomatic and you have more than 2 of the symptoms, you should stay home, and are suggesting and recommending you stay home for 5 days. So if you do your daily screener, or you use a rapid test, that's going to tell you if you should come to school or not. That's going to tell you if you should stay home. Do those every day before you come to school. Wake up in the morning and do your daily self-assessment. Okay? Or do it before you get on the bus. You don't want to make anyone else sick. We know that this new virus spreads quickly. So, this information, by the way, this slide's been shared with your parents. There are some flowcharts to help you make decisions. So, we want you to wear your mask all the time, and we want you to wear it properly, covering your nose. This includes on the bus. We do need to social distance as much as possible. So in some cases, that might mean when you're eating, if you're in the cafeteria, for now we're going to try to keep it open. But we want no more than 2 people at a table. Once you're eating, your mask comes down and things get more dangerous. If you choose to eat in a classroom, that's okay, but we also want you to be mindful and limit how many items you're bringing into your classroom. Use your locker for your big backpacks and your coats and whatnot. Okay, we do have hand sanitizer around the school. Make sure you use it as much as you can. Okay, let's go to that next slide. So here's our modified schedule. And I hope you appreciate, I know many of you are upset that we're not writing exams. Maybe, maybe not. We are going to have summative days. So this week you can see across the top in light blue, the 17th is today all the way to the 21st, our week 2. We come back on Monday for a week 1 day. We're moving the Tuesday to another week 1 day. That gives you 2 days with your classroom teacher. You haven't been in that class physically since December 3rd. Then we'll have on the Wednesday a credit rescue day for period 1. On the Thursday, credit rescue day for the period 2. We then go back to our week 2 class to prep up, and then the following week, Monday and Tuesday, are credit rescue days for those classes, and then the Wednesdays, just in case there's a snow day or an extra day, and then Thursday is actually a PD day. We start semester 2 on Friday, February 4th. In another week, we'll have your schedules to you. At this point, it does sound like we'll have period 1 in the morning, period 2 in the morning, lunchtime, period 3 in the afternoon, and period 4 in the afternoon. So finally, a traditional high school schedule. Okay, hopefully that's crystal clear. We can move on. Okay, anyway, that's it for announcements. We want to get back to our extracurricular. All extracurricular across the province is on hold for 2 weeks. All spaces that are shared, like the gymnasium is closed to students in the morning, at lunch, and after school. And I hate that we have to do that, but that's an area in athletics where COVID is spreading. The other space that I'm disappointed to announce that is closed is the weight room. So it's closed to staff and students for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so I think that's pretty crystal clear. I'm planning to say 1,000 times today politely to cover your nose. Make sure you're wearing the mask correctly. All right, I'm going to call in my help here because we want to honor everyone who had a birthday, and I think we have to go back to the weekend of December 11th because the last time we were here together as a group was December 10th. So why don't you start there, and we'll go back and forth a little bit. You do a few. So
happy birthday to Caleb Reed, Sydney Wade, Kennedy Aguirre, Alex Alensky, and Nicholas Alensky.
Hey, and Kelsey Miller, happy birthday. Josh Pollock, Josh Lemon, Ann Laboutier, Lily Murfield, Brianna Root, Hayden Sampson, Kaylee Carnes, Nathan Gordon, Nathan Hornikovics, Marissa Rouse, Brady Brown, Prab Santu, Kaylee Fanning Pentovich, Reese Harwood, Eddie Pasco. And you know what? We're only to December 17th. And then Emily Schofield, let you start there.
Okay. Riken Arnold, Jaden Finch, Max Mulder, Ren Shawnemer Arnett, Gabriel Arsene, Trey George, Charlie Horsfall, Dryden Laurie, and Alyssa Paul.
Now keep going. We're going to apologize for both of us for when we make mistakes. I know I am anyways. And now here we are getting up to our Christmas babies. Ella Van Oosteveen, Ethan May, Alexander Power, Lex Green, Miles LeDrew, Andrew Pillion, Bella McKeag, Zachary Morlock, Nolan McDonald, Joelle McMillan, Jaggery Elplin, Aaron Edward. And these folks did have birthdays on Christmas. Joelle McMillan, you're a Christmas baby. Oh my goodness. Jaggery Elplin is then we're on to Boxing Day. Edward Aaron, Chelsea Morlock, Kieran Wright, Shaylee Jones, James Morrison, Shayla Wellwood, Carter Hawthorne, Colby Kruger, and Alan Zettler all get to celebrate their birthdays, those last three on New Year's Eve. And that brings us into January.
Happy birthday to Emily Arthur Geno, Connor Wilson, Natasha Buckton, Crystal Clark, Aubrey Hurd, Jillian Prentice, Nathan Garrett, Brooklyn Hyman Simmons, and Karina Barron.
This is fun. Thanks for staying tuned in. Because here we are, January 5th birthdays was Karina and Tyler Blue, Hannah Heinmarsh, Braden Howell, Samuel Matt Dominguez, Alexandra Mazel, Weed, Sheikh Salima, Candace Vigneault, Wyatt Guerin, Natalie Wild, Corey Mannion, Asher Cahoon, Curtis Duggan, Andrew Hamilton, Tia Johnson, Liam Conway, Marcus Cremasco, Noah Hemstock. Now we're getting into January 10th.
Happy birthday to Callum Kennedy, Dominica Lazarick, Zachary Harding, Liam Kirkby, Tice Pelletier, Isabella Pizzarelli, and Megan Shield.
And not to forget our birthdays this past week: Megan Summers, Dara Billings, Camelia Camelia, Nick Kiley, Maverick Lacey, Zara Umbach, Jonathan Kaus, Tracy Shaw, Sophie Hackett, Morgan Armstrong, Carolyn Bolden, Haken Leonard, Helena, I've asked how to pronounce your name many times, Shizbiz, and Lena Hood. And that brings us to tomorrow's birthdays. Wow! Thanks for staying tuned. Have a great day. Stay safe. Thank you.
You're welcome.